Hey guys, welcome back. And today we are doing another what lipsticks are in my bag video. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I do this series of videos where I have a tendency to grab a lip product, put it on in the morning, throw it in my bag, and then I forget that it's in there, or I'll just keep using it until I have no more room and then I have to empty it out. So I just kind of do these videos so that I can show you what lipsticks are in my bag. So if you want to see kind of the craziness that has been living around in my purse the past couple of months, then stick around. So the first ones that I want to talk about are the new Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks from L'Oreal. Now I love the Pro Matte glosses, and I wasn't a real big fan of these at first, but I've got to say the more I wear these, the more I really enjoy them. And I think L'Oreal has a really beautiful, sophisticated range of colors that just kind of appeals to me, especially on an everyday work basis. So I do have two colors. I have Cowboy, which is this really beautiful terracotta brown color. I didn't think I would like this type of color at first, but I tried one of the NYX Full Throttle liquid or waterproof lipsticks that it's like a traditional lipstick tube, but it goes on like a liquid lipstick and wears like a liquid lipstick, called Kiss the Dust. And ever since I tried that one, I have been in love with this type of color. So that is Cowboy. Really beautiful, warm. And then this is probably the deepest shade I have worn the past couple of months, and this is called Plum Bum. Really beautiful. It's still got kind of a brown undertone, brown rosy undertone. Really beautiful. I like this formula. They are a little bit sticky drying down, but once they dry down, I find them to be very, very comfortable. I also have been going back to two of my all-time favorite colors and formulas as far as liquid lipsticks. The first one is the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Muse. This is one of those like nudie gray colors that don't seem like they'd be very flattering, but when you put it on your lips, especially if you're somebody who's pale like I am, I think this is one of those colors that just makes your lips look so full and voluptuous, and I just think it's such a beautiful, interesting nude without being too pink. Sometimes I find that as fair as I am, that things get too pink on me too fast. I want something that looks a little bit more natural. And I feel like this is just like one of those weird kind of gray undertone nudes that is just very, very flattering on my skin tone. I don't know, I just feel like it works. I can wear it with I even like wearing it with warmer eyeshadow combinations, and it just seems to work. So I love that one, and that one's from BH Cosmetics. And I'll link all these below. And then one of my favorite formulas is the Tattoo Junkee liquid lip paints. And this is in the shade Skinny Dip. You can get these at Walgreens, and they also have them on their site. This one's just a little bit warmer version, more pinky version of Muse. So just kind of depends on what mood I'm in and what kind of color scheme I'm going for. These are two of my all-time favorites. Absolutely love, love, love. And guys, the more I get into these, the more I realize that these are my absolute favorite liquid lipsticks formulas. I found the new shades last week, and I wore one of them last night, and it just reaffirms, every time I try a new shade, it just reaffirms that I love this formula. It's the most comfortable formula for me. It is the most well-wearing formula. I put I can't remember what the new one was called. I'll probably swatch them all, but I put it on last night. We went to a VCU game, and we went and had dinner before, and then we were drinking, and I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and when I got home, it wasn't still completely on the lips, but it had faded in a way where it didn't get that like butthole ring. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Where you go like this and you can see it all the inside. Not cute. Hi, Sarah. So just beautiful, flattering, but these are two of my favorites, and the first one is called Rebel Rose. Absolutely one of the most beautiful pinks. This is a pink that works for me because it's not too pink. It's muted enough to where it's very, very flattering. You guys seem to really like this whenever I wear this shade as well. And then this one is called Nudie Patootie. This one's very much like Muse, but I'm gonna swatch it over here, but it's more of a beigey. It's almost like one of those colors that I thought was going to be too... I need to get back on my swatching. So it's got that kind of gray undertone, but it's so nude that I was like, I'm either going to love this or I'm going to hate it, and I ended up loving it. So it's just one of my go-tos, especially if I'm doing a more bronzy, natural, smoky eye. I just love that shade. I'm gonna do one more liquid lipstick and then we're gonna get in, oh no, I've got two more. And then we're gonna get into the traditional lipsticks I've been wearing. So this one I got when I bought, I can't remember which palette this came with. I like the Too Faced liquid lipstick formula. It's not the most comfortable. I wouldn't pay $20 for it, but if I'm gonna get a free sample, yeah, I'll use it. This one's called Queen Bee. And again, it's very much, it's kind of like Rebel Rose in that, in as far as the tone, but it's a little bit cooler and a little bit more, I would say like rosy than straight up pink. So that's Rebel Rose right there, and that's Queen Bee. I really like this one as well. I like how thin this one feels on the lips. Like I said, they tend to get that kind of inner rim butthole ring, but I really, really do like this color. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And it's one of those pinks I can wear that's not too bright, not too pink, not too overwhelming, which I find is a fine line with me. Another one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, most of my favorite liquid lipsticks come from the drugstore, guys, is from Jordana. This is the Jordana Sweet Matte Lip Cream in Tiramisu. I love these. I think this is such a comfortable formula. It's really thin. It wears really well. I love it. It's a little bit more intense than like Rebel Rose and Queen Bee. It's warmer and a little bit deeper, but I find, again, it's one of those pinks that I can just wear that's like a mid-tone neutral type pink that is not overwhelming on my face and doesn't, if a lipstick gets too pink on me, I just don't think it's flattering at all. I don't like the bright pinks. So I really like this color as well. I think this is probably my second favorite liquid lipstick line. These and the Tattoo Junkee lip paints are probably tied behind the Wet n Wild, but beautiful, beautiful colors. So now let's get into some of the traditional lipsticks that I've really been wearing. One of my all-time favorite traditional lipstick formulas is the matte lipsticks from NYX, and I've got to say I really have been enjoying the Velvet Mattes. I think it's just a little bit richer of a formula. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit more matte, and they just feel just luscious on the lips. And this is in the shade Soft Femme. So it's beautiful. Again, one of those neutral, I'm kind of keeping it in the same tone. You know, I've got a couple of darker ones in here, but I think this one right here is about as dark as it gets, that one from L'Oreal. So just that beautiful kind of pinky mid-tone neutral that's not too bright and not too dark. And I just think this is a perfect neutral lip color. I've also been really enjoying my Naughty Nude. This is the Rimmel the One. This is not the matte one, but the original formula that came out that I just feel is really, really comfortable. And this one is very similar in color to the Soft Femme from NYX. I just like these. I think they're comfortable. Yes, they kind of slip and slide all over the lips if you eat, if you're not careful, but if you keep it in check, which I normally do when I'm wearing lipsticks, I find that this formula is really, really comfortable. I don't like the darker colors in this line, but if you're going for a lighter, more neutral or nude shade, I think they're one of the most comfortable lipstick formulas you can get. Another lipstick formula that I've just found I'm really, really impressed with as far as the wear time and the comfort is the Lorac Highly Pigmented Cream Lipsticks. I have this one in Secret Agent, which is the one I go for the most. I have a couple of these. Again, it's just a beautiful neutral. It's got a little bit of brown in there. It's almost like that terracotta, like Cowboy, that kind of terracotta color. Absolutely love it. Just great formula. If you're going to invest in a high-end liquid lip or high-end lipstick, I think these are just really, really comfortable and very flattering. Just my opinion. I do have a couple of the Nude Collection by Kate. These came out a couple years ago. I've got 47 and 45. Again, I love Rimmel lipsticks. They're comfortable. They're not super drying. I'm really a fan of just these more traditional lipstick formulas. I just think they're comfortable and they're easy, and you don't have to maintain them. If you can reapply them throughout the day, it's just easier than dealing with liquid lipstick. So that one's number 47. The one thing I will say about these is that the color in the tube is not necessarily what you think it's going to be on the label. Like this one seems like it's going to be a little bit more of a kind of cool toned, kind of deeper mauvey brown shade. It does come off a little bit more terracotta, but again, I like it, and it's a little bit different because it's got a little bit more of the pink in there. So that one is really pretty. And then I have also been wearing 45, which I think is probably my favorite out of all the ones I've got. It's a little bit more on the sheer side, but just a beautiful, just one of the most natural colors I've been wearing. Really like it, easy to just throw on and go. So if you haven't tried any Rimmel lipsticks, I just think they're such a great formula. Plus they're really, really affordable. You guys also know that I'm a fan of the Covergirl lipsticks. These are like the old school ones. This is in Sultry, so you can't get this one anymore. But if you have these in your collection, I think these are still so good. Some people can't get over the smell. It does smell kind of like Play-Doh, but they're so good. They're so comfortable. Beautiful color. Sultry is one of my favorites. I have a pretty good dip in this one. And again, it's just one of those neutral, I've been feeling these neutral mid-tone kind of mauve pinks, guys. And then another nude that I've really been liking, I like this type of nude in conjunction with a lip liner. This is from the Nudes collection from Maybelline, and this is in Cinnamon. Ooh, I swatched that really bad. Really pretty. It's one of those, it's almost like nudie patootie, but in a traditional lipstick form and just a little bit darker. So that one's nudie patootie and that one is Cinnamon. Really beautiful. I think these nude collection lipsticks from Maybelline are beautiful, and they're just really good for us individuals who do not have lips, because they just, the formula I feel lends itself to making your lips very luscious and beautiful and kissable and all that kind of good stuff. All right guys, so those are the lipsticks that I've been carrying around in my purse. It's not excessive, right? I'm just lazy, guys. I can't clean them out. But yeah, this is just kind of the vibe I've been feeling. So other than that, you know, Plum or Plum Bum, what is that one called? I can't even remember the shade. Plum Bum. It's just these really kind of neutral, pink leaning, more beigey undertone kind of neutral shades. So that's just kind of been what I've been feeling, which is weird because usually during the winter time, I'm all about the deep, dark purple lip, but I've just been feeling I want it to be easy and natural. So this is kind of what I've been going with. So I hope you guys found this interesting. Let me know if you've ever tried any of these lipsticks. I always love to hear your thoughts on them. As always, I want to shout out a smaller channel. Today, I've talked about Jody before, but I want to talk about Jody, aka Yodelin Joda, here on YouTube. I love her. She's a smaller channel. She's growing, and deservedly so. And I found her through her palette collection video, and she's just got so much joy. I love watching her. When I'm having a bad day, I go watch her videos, and I just love hearing her laugh because it makes me smile and it makes my heart smile. And I think she's so fantastic. She is so consistent. She puts out videos all the time, every week, and she's just getting it done. And I think her channel deserves so much more love than she's getting now. I think she's fantastic. Follow her on Twitter, follow her on her YouTube channel if you're looking for somebody just to make your day better. But yeah, just go show her some love. Tell her I said hi. As always, guys, thank you so much for hanging out and talking about makeup with me. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.